Well, hello there again. I'm still out here in the countryside in southern China, and I wanted to just add a little bit more to the earlier comments. It's turning out to be a beautiful day, and if you look above the gate there, it looks like there's some blue sky. So I might actually get some sunshine as I walk through this garden. Of course, this is in December in southern China, and so surprisingly there aren't very many people, and it's a good time to be here. It really is something where it's good for you if you find ways to travel and experience your world kind of off the beaten path. And although this area is well beaten with plenty of humanity, at the moment there just aren't very many visitors from afar here, so it's really quite pleasant. Let's walk over here and see if we can get some other things to see behind my back as I walk along. There's a big kind of pond or lake here. I'm not sure if I can get things organized well enough so you can see. I often say I'm a lousy cameraman, and that's true. But sometimes the beauty of the local place makes up for being a lousy cameraman. And I have to say, it looks to me like the sun is actually starting to come out. And it's making the mountain across the way that I had a picture of earlier today really beautiful. So I'm going to try to get that for you. And what's interesting is these spaces, these outcroppings are cones of old volcanoes, and then erosion, I believe, is how that's explained. But it really is quite a beautiful place, and I just thought I'd share it with you. You know, there is one thing I would like to comment on while I'm standing here, so I'm going to try to find a place where I can do it. In North America, in particular in the United States, there's a way of thinking about things that people are talking a lot about, and is, I guess in America for some people, new. And that is the idea of America first. Well, this is not meant to be political. But I have to tell you, all of these countries that I visit, China in particular, always look at the world, or should I say their world outlook is, in this case, China first. And so it would only be prudent and wise for us in our looking out at the globe, being global members of the, I should say, members of the global community, that we not forget to take care of our own family first. Because after all, if you don't take care of your own family first, how can you really take care of somebody else? There are some people that have lamented or disapproved of that point of view. But in fact, the notion that America or France or the UK or China or Japan shouldn't first take their own household into consideration is kind of strange. They should. And by taking their own household into consideration and putting their own household in order, again, I use the word frugal, and being responsible and self-reliant, then you make yourself stronger so that you can make others stronger. And that's really the message, I think, when you hear people say America first. It's not at the distraction or, disadvantage of others. It's first make yourself strong so that you can help make others strong too. Anyway, I'm going to walk down the road here a little bit and go back to where all the students are and see just exactly what's going on. They are doing a barbecue, but I have to tell you, being an old goat that has a place in the Okanogan Highlands where I heat the place with wood and know how to start a fire, it's comical to watch these college students here in China try to start a fire, a barbecue. Good luck. I think they're going to be hungry if somebody doesn't come to their help. Anyway, it's turning out to be a beautiful day here, and I'm very happy to be able to walk along like this and share it with you. I also am really eager and looking forward to some time up in the Okanogan Highlands. You know, nature and beauty and grace in living can be found almost anywhere. And sometimes we don't have a choice. I remember at one time being, if you will, trapped in New York City, in Manhattan. And all I could have to remind me of the beauty of the great outdoors was a little plant in my window. But in that plant, I enjoyed nature. And that's what you have to do wherever you are. Now in China, they really, well, I guess I would say impact or influence nature. They take a beautiful place like this and they kind of impose Chinese culture on this space and make it a place for people here in China to enjoy. There's nothing wrong with that. But one also enjoys, or at least I do, I enjoy getting out into a real wild space or someplace that's completely natural and, for the most part, untouched by human hands. Or at least minimally touched. Whereas here, it is truly a beautiful, beautiful place to be, as you can see over my shoulder. It's really lovely. But it's a park, not a nature reserve, although there's a great deal of nature here, and it's lovely for that reason. Well, I can see all the students kind of collecting together in small groups. And you know what's amazing to me? The other thing that's amazing is that they have never even bothered to walk out and look at the water that I just looked at, or go out and look at the flowers. You know, everybody has a right to do whatever it is that they're doing, but the reality is that people are bound by their own culture. They often are. And that's just what you have to expect. When you come to a place, don't presume that they see the world the same way you do. Now, I don't know what's happened to my friend Vitali. When I left earlier, he was surrounded by young ladies and men playing the guitar. I don't know if people have started to eat yet or what's going on. You can sure hear the noise, can't you? It looks to me like they've taken the big... Hey, it looks to me like they've taken the pork off the... Oh no, it's still cooking. We should go over and have a quick look at it. See what we can see. You can see all the kids behind me, all having fun. But let's go over and see how that is, how the pig is doing. 现在好漂亮，已经差不多了，是不是？我觉得差不多了，好漂亮，那个皮肯定好吃了，啊，很好。Now over here you can see hey, you can see people trying to get ready to barbecue, and you can see the students taking chicken legs out to cook. Boy, I don't know if I'd want to eat those. I don't know if they'll be cooked well or not. So let's look here. Hello. So I probably should turn this thing out before I run out the battery, but I want to try to show you all the activity. Hello!
Hello.
Hey! Hey, 你们做的相当不错了。
谢谢。
好像也有火嘛。Very good. Good job, guys. Look at this. These guys are doing a really good job. 很好。Actually, these guys are doing even better. Oh! Look at all those spices on the table. Wow, 好吃。你们要先烤再吃吗？对不对 ？Hello。
有啊，盖子，你们在这里吃。Hello.
Hey. Actually, this is very smart because, in fact, it's going to take them all day to cook their lunch. Keep them busy. Hey. 你烤好了没有？
没有。
刚开始了。Hello. All right. Well, that's kind of what's going on here, and of course, I'm using up my battery. So I think what I will do is take a quick look around so that you can see all the kids having fun, college students, and then I'm going to turn this thing off and just relax. I sure hope I don't have to. I hope I get some of that nice pork that the barbecuer is doing, because I think that would be better than what these college students are cooking. Anyway, enjoy the day. Thank you for listening.